Man, this is lifestyles of the poor and unfucking fortunate. But I tell you what, but bitch, we got views.
It's I got some shit to say to podcast, man. We're back like we don't stop because we never do. Y'all know me.
Fuck you, Squints.
That's right. R.I.P.
Whizzle fizzle.
Forever and always. With me. Oh wait, you are tuned into
ChadArmesTV.com.
That's right. Dedicated July 15th. But in the meantime, I have a returning guest, and this time, it's just me and him, which is fucking perfect. But with me tonight, I have. I said this off camera. The Suge Knight of Nashville. Give it up for Charlie P. It's Charlie. It's Charlie. One of my favorite people on the planet.
Not no Suge Knight, man.
No, you're
No
not.
Suge Knight. Even though Suge was a very entertaining,
Yeah.
intelligent,
Yeah.
impactful, influential
For sure.
part of this business. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
I totally get it. It wasn't until his empire crumbled but we realized how fucking nuts he was. That's real. Right? I mean, he was... And he came off as like a mob boss type aggressive dude.
Was it the cigar, man?
I think so. And the all red, like red all the time.
All the time.
Gang ties. Like it was like a proven, like he didn't give a fuck neither.
Yeah, Suge was crazy.
They'd ask him questions, he'd be like, maybe. Silly
He
shit.
still don't give a fuck to this day.
He doesn't.
Still, like,
Late in his career, you know, he was talking about like Pac being alive. Did you ever see those
I didn't
clips?
never see them, man.
He literally on camera says, you know what, Pac's still alive.
Double entendre.
And his son says that he lives in Malaysia. Tupac.
Hold on. Suge Knight's son.
Suge Knight's
said-
son confirmed that he also says that Tupac is still alive and that he is living in Malaysia.
Oh, man, just me, like, you know, knowing a little bit about Tupac, growing up on him, I don't think Tupac could stay quiet for this long.
No way in hell. Tupac is by far, fun fact, my all-time favorite artist of my life. I was born June 18th. He was born June 16th.
Wow.
I was a phenomenal, I was just over the top Tupac fan.
Yeah, Tupac
Out
was
the
hard.
gate. Number one,
hard.
and no matter who I'm talking to, no matter the topic, like who's the most influential person in my life as a person.
Man,
Tupac
Tupac
Shakur.
acting, man, was
Amazing.
off the charts.
10 movies in 3 years. You know that?
It's like he knew something.
He did know something.
Uh-huh.
And they knew something. That's probably why he was knocked off.
Exactly.
I really think at this point in his life, you know, currently I think he was born in 71. 71, yeah, and he died in 96. June 16th, 71, that would put him in, I don't know, 51 years old.
Yeah, Tupac would have been like
Politics.
like talking shit and everything. Still.
I think he would have been politics, like eventually.
Yeah,
but
that
what
makes
you
sense.
just said, I think, you know how like Trump, I'm not big on politics at all. But and we vowed to never talk politics on I Got Some Shit to Say, and we'll stick to that. But we're talking about Tupac, for God's sake.
Yeah.
You know how like this Trump was kind of like making noise because he was cussing a little bit.
Yeah.
I kick his ass or whatever the fuck he's saying, some
yeah.
little bullshit. I think Pac be out there talking just how like Pac always
man,
talk.
You know Pac would be out there like it, man.
Yeah, I think
Like it's Pac. You know,
Yeah.
Like it. Hell yeah, he would be. So
Yeah.
rest in peace to Tupac.
I mean it's proven like historical fact. Like all the biggest voices in the world get knocked off, and I think Pac was
Yeah, he
literally one of those voices.
Yeah, he was.
Now, was it like conspiracy type shit? Probably not. But do I think he's still alive? Unfortunately, I do not. At this point,
Have you
But
seen
don't.
that America's Nightmare Suge Knight documentary?
I don't know. Netflix? What was that?
Netflix, yeah.
No, I haven't.
Man, check that out, man.
Okay, definitely.
Suge-
It's just about what?
Like it was. It's Suge Knight's pretty much perspective on the business and the whole Tupac situation, and you know what I'm saying.
He's narrating it, like what? Like an
Yeah,
interview?
it's
What is
actually
this?
him. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
Interviewing him, like you know what I'm saying. Like it's a lot of shit, man. That you know, I don't think a lot of people knew. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's crazy though. Like now, currently, with like current hip hop, and like we talk about Young Thug and like his RICO case he's dealing with, right?
Yeah,
Like being like this underground fucking gang lord and shit, like they're portraying him to be.
Yeah, digging up his backyard.
Think about what
bodies and shit.
exactly. Think about that. Like Thug didn't come. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. But to the outside world, like consumer wise, he didn't even come off that aggressive.
And that's the whole like that's the thing of the new artist, kind of this wave.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I get it.
Let me come like underestimate so I can prove, you know what I'm saying?
I
So
would have
like, you know
never
what I'm
thought
saying?
that Thug was running what he's running, if he allegedly, you know what I'm saying?
Surprised.
But now that I've and I'm a geek, I literally go down rabbit holes now, like factoid, like 1090 Jake, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
All those trap geeks, I talk about this shit all the time, but I go down these rabbit holes where I like to discover facts to where I can form my opinion around facts rather than just bullshit and what people are saying on Facebook and shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like me and Chad talked about recently, I think Thug is going down for a minute. I really do. Unfortunately,
I gotta take a shot on that one right there, man.
Oh, I'm with you. My glass is empty. Shout out Charlie P, bro. See, that's how the podcast works nowadays, Charlie.
I got some shit to say.
Right? We're 5 minutes in though, and literally the last 3.5 minutes was a complete blur to me. We started talking about Tupac and some other shit. Oh, Suge Knight of Nashville. That's how that started.
Oh yeah, that's how that started.
But see how the rabbit holes work now? That's what fun fact. When Charlie pulled up tonight, he pulled up, I won't tell you what time, but literally about an hour and a half, 2 hours prior to where we hit record. And Charlie P is a busy guy. So get him to sit still and to come out of his way to where we are, and we shoot from, I guess, Spit Studios. It's I told him before we hit record, I was like, I almost value the first hour and a half, 2 hours of his visit more than what this podcast is going to be.
That was the real.
I don't think I've ever had a private conversation with Charlie P that lasted that long.
I don't think so either, Squints. We
Then-
gotta do more of that, man.
Exactly. Please. That's the most therapeutic shit ever.
Yeah,
I feel great now.
And that's the thing. You gotta let them know too, man. Like, it's a lot of stuff, man. Shit that you can't really talk to anybody or everybody about. So,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta.
And I'm sure that plays for like any it's not just Charlie P and Squints talking like that. Like, I guess what we're trying to say is if something's bothering you, talk about it, helps. But make sure you find the right listener.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's important too.
Right.
And neither one of us recognized the value of what that conversation turned into, but yet, fun facts. We've talked for about 2 hours prior to this podcast even starting, but we talked about how we're going to make more money together.
Exactly.
We talked about how we're going to change our lives for the better probably a little bit. You know what I mean? Like all positive shit.
And how we're going to help people.
How we going to help people and each other. But that, I don't know. Like I told Charlie, I was like, just because I got to hit record tonight because I don't have him here often. But I did tell him before we started that when you pull up here, we don't have to hit record.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just as valuable to me because, fuck, dude, I've known Charlie.
Long time, man.
A long time. We tried to put that number together before we started, and I promise y'all, it was when I can give y'all a time range because Charlie P was currently signed to Street Flavor Records.
Yep.
He had a brand new project.
Yep.
So under Street Flavor, what was the project's name? Help me.
Local Legend.
That's the only one?
Then before that, it was Burners in the group.
Yeah, I knew about Burners. It had to be the Local Legend was brand fucking new.
Yeah.
When I probably met you.
Yeah, that was my first, like, man.
What year was that?
Man, bro, I think it was 07, man.
Boom. The year is 2022, Charlie. So that puts in perspective. You know what I mean?
Take a shot.
Damn, you're 2 up on me. I didn't even have one yet.
07, man, goddamn.
Yeah, a long time ago. Woo! Shout out Charlie P. Charlie P. brung tequila.
I've been on this whole tequila kick. Like, that's all I've been drinking for like the past, like.
All right. So when I think tequila, I think one individual alone.
What was that?
His name is Jelly Roll.
Okay.
And when I think about tequila, I think about jelly. And I think about nights with jelly and tequila.
Yeah.
And I don't want to drink tequila.
When I think about Jack Daniels, I think about jelly.
Really?
That's, man, I just can't get it out of my head, man.
That's dope.
Being in that fucking studio, man.
That's
and
funny,
that
though.
Dude upstairs playing country music.
Listen, guys.
That old brother were out there and drinking Jack Daniels, man. Drunk, man.
And now don't drink. I don't think Brown is even on his radar anymore.
I'm rolling blunts and shit, and I'm rolling E. And
Shout out to the blunt smokers.
Jelly is motherfucking on the Jack Daniels singing that old brother were out there. And any other country song that I didn't even know he was rocking with.
So before we started, we looked at when Charlie P was originally on I Got Some Shit to Say. I want to say it was like episode 26. Don't hold me to it.
It was Halloween, right?
We did 2. So Jelly, Charlie pulled up during our Halloween episode, and me and Chad I was Spider-Man, Chad was Macho Man. Classic fucking content. The first segment of that solo, and then Charlie pulls up. We called him a trick-or-treater, and he sat in for like 20 minutes. It was stupid as shit. But then we let that go, and then we stopped. Me and Chad got in like our regular clothes, and we shot an actual podcast. I got some shit to say with Charlie P. And the name of the episode is called. Do you remember what we called it? He probably doesn't.
Randy Savage.
Nope.
And,
yep.
The Three-Headed Go podcast.
Boom. That's my fucking god, dude. I rock with Charlie. But that was, like I said, fun facts. Episode 25, 26, maybe earlier. It's not later than 30, I don't think.
And then you a 87 now?
Yes.
Wow.
Charlie P's newest episode will be thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that. I'm at the point now, though, and I said this with Joe Rilla, I'm at the point now where I don't even need y'all's applause. I don't need y'all's flowers. I know y'all motherfuckers are proud of me at this point because yeah, man. At this point, bro, it has literally become something.
And then go back, like everybody who's watching now, go back and look at the progress.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? Because like that's what when I talk about like falling in love with your craft or being passionate about what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about the money. Like it's just, man, just being obsessed with whatever your vision is or whatever you know what I'm saying, your goal is, man. And that's what you got to do. And that's what you done, Squints. You and Chad, you know what I mean? Like, shit, man, like, fuck.
Yeah, we're here. Love what we built, love what we're building, and love that we will continue to build it. Sky's the limit when we talk this kind of shit over here.
A lot of shit that transpired since last interview too, man.
Absolutely. I mean, that's day to day.
Day to day, man.
But to your point, from episode 25, 26, whatever it was, I need my phone. I don't have it, and I don't want to use the computer and fuck up with anything we got going. Yeah. But whenever that was, to your point, we're at this is episode 87, I think. That's a lot of fucking episodes, and almost July 26th, this month, the show will be 1 year old.
Wow.
But within that year, a lot has changed, a lot has transpired, a lot has came to light, a lot has happened. So, where do we start, Charlie? What would you like to speak on when we talk about what's happened since last time you were here?
It's whatever, man. Everybody try to put it out like, oh, man, Charlie P, this, all that. Man, look, man. One of my biggest inspirations have been since, you know what I'm saying, since I can remember, man, probably 5 years old, man, Mike Tyson, man.
Shout out Mike Tyson. He's probably watching.
You know what I'm saying? Like, probably the most, aggressive and competitive.
Scariest.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the most humble, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shit,
Yeah.
Motherfucker out here, you know what I'm saying? So shit, man, like, with me, bro, like, man, gonna go, man. What you want to know, what you want to talk about, like, ain't nothing off limits with me, man.
I already know that.
You feel me? Like, shit, it's just like, it's a day-to-day thing, just trying to, you know what I mean? Shit, especially in life, period. Fuck the business, fuck the titles, or whatever the job or career or whatever somebody going through, just surviving the day so crazy, man. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna say it's crazier than it was. Mm-hmm. It's just now I'm in a different point. We all in different points in our life to where we just kind of look at shit different. You know what I'm saying?
That's called growing up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
getting old.
You feel
know what I mean? After you raise kids, bro, and you've been around, like, what I love about now, the next line is not 100% factual, but what I love about Charlie P is that he started as an artist, right? Now, why I said that's not 100% factual is that Charlie P is the type of motherfucker that will still smack you across the face with some bars.
Yeah, I still rap.
He still raps.
I still rap.
Let's get to that in a minute too, because I love to scratch the surface about where you are with that.
All right, cool.
All right. But the entrepreneurship that Charlie P has held for nearly 20 years, literally, in Nashville, it has been a stamp, a blueprint of how this hustle works. This guy has been on stage with some of your favorite rappers, artists, not just rappers, but some of your favorite artists in this world, right? Been all around the world probably twice, right? Made God knows how much money, lost God knows how much money.
Right.
But my point is, from an entrepreneurship, Charlie P has existed in this rock we live on for the majority of my life and our entire friendship. So, with that being said, makes me very envious of Charlie P. Right? I love the guy. I really do. That's my guy. He really, and he knows it. But right?
Yeah.
My boy.
Yeah.
But through those 20 plus, like I've had a business relationship with Charlie P alongside a friendship to where we've had detailed, limited discussions about one day type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I still work fucking about 60 hours a week doing the same shit I did when I'm. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that, Charlie. That's the influential side of Charlie P that I also appreciate when he said that. But he also understands my frustrated side personally about how I still continue my, like, I'm ready to go full time. But what I envy the most about Charlie P is that he was dedicated to his craft. However it was, from rap to management to booking to management to running a label to running websites to shooting videos. He's basic, like I said, bro. He's always been a one-stop shop, a very talented and credible one. But
yeah, don't hold back, Squints.
I hate working, Charlie.
And the thing about it, man, is you in the best space you could be in right now, man.
I'm listening.
But no, I'm serious, man, because it's kind of hard to, like, step outside of your situation and look at what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? You can see the growth. You having fun.
Yeah.
You seeing the reaction. You getting the engagement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You handing up the hand claps and applause, and I'm proud of you shit. You know what I'm saying? But, like, to actually step outside and look like you having, this is the time you're going to look back at and say, why couldn't it just go back to like that?
I know.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to give you a cheat code to where you won't look back and say that.
Pay attention.
So you can continue to, you know what I mean, enjoy yourself and grow and do what you're trying, what you're
I'm ready.
doing. Fuck the money, man.
Okay.
Fuck the money fucks everything up.
Okay. I'm with it.
Like, and the thing about it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, when money's involved, it's not necessarily that you changing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's everybody, like even your family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Like people who are right, like they actually change.
I get
you know
it.
what I mean? Like going from a mother being a mother or a father being a father to they basically being your son and daughter.
Okay.
Not because you making it that situation, but your success, your financial success or whatever success you got, people change.
I understand.
Friends change, family change because they look like, oh, you know, they feel like they can't criticize you, they can't give their opinion. It's like everybody just turned into yes men and yes women. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how every empire crumbles. Everything got an expiration date. Everything stops. This is why you got to constantly reinvent yourself and constantly, you know what I'm saying, like keep your ear to the street and see what's going on out here. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But it'll be a time that you look back and be like, man, this is the struggle and building this shit was the best ever.
The funnest.
Because, like, however long it take for you to finish this house that you building.
Not much longer.
Exactly. What's the go from now?
I just want to quit my full-time job.
And that's gonna happen.
Good. I'm ready.
But once the house is built, all the shingles on all the paint, drywall, sidewall, drywall, like just like having a baby, man, it's gonna die one day.
Yeah, but while it's breathing, make sure you dust your fucking feet off before you come up in this bitch. Don't leave the door open on your way out, and respect this motherfucker while you here. Yeah. Like, that's my thing. The foundation that I created when I was 18 years old and entering adulthood is not the foundation I should have created. It took me to where I'm at now to recognize that foundation was not correct. Even through my years as an artist, Charlie, like, I thought I had it figured out I was going to be a rapper, just like fucking too many of us have envisioned. Right. When I realized that was not the case and that I was right next to one of the best rappers ever when I talk about Chad Arms, why am I rapping? Okay. I should be running my mouth. I'm good at running. I'm good at talking shit, right? And while I had aspirations to be a disc jockey out of high school, like when I was told that I needed a college degree in communications, a master's, to apply, as an on-air personality,
Oh hell.
that's when I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna rap then.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Right? And then now, later in life, after I've been a rapper and had fun with that, don't get it twisted. It's not like I'm a shitty fucking rapper.
No, not at all.
Right? So
But it don't matter though, Squints.
it doesn't. But I realized later in life that it never mattered.
It never mattered.
But my bark wasn't loud. I just didn't have. I wasn't smart enough to recognize that. Right. And Charlie's been my friend for fucking 15 plus, and he never told me that. He recognized it probably about the same time I did.
Yeah,
I was still trying to be a rapper, and he associated with so many rappers. It was kind of his brand to push that. I get it.
When I realized it for myself, Squints, man, I ain't no rapper.
But you are, Charlie.
But I can rap though.
Yeah, you can.
You know what I'm saying?
Enough to where he feels obligated to remind y'all, and I'm thankful for
No,
it.
I can rap, man. I don't care who it is. Can't nobody beat me.
Ooh,
I don't care
flex.
what nobody
Talk
says.
your shit, Charlie.
You know, it's just real. Like I am a better rapper than a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Fun
Like,
fact.
I'm just gonna say that because that's what I'm supposed to say. Because I'm confident in myself and I'm confident.
Let me tell you a flower.
I live the lifestyle that ain't nobody live, so can't nobody tell my story like I can tell my story.
He's getting aggressive.
Like
There's
I can't
tequila
tell
in this.
nobody else's story.
I love
they
it.
Tell it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about like it's like dishes. It's like food. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
Here comes the gym.
You gotta be in the mood for a pizza. You gotta be in the mood for a salad. You gotta be in the mood for a lot. Like anybody say, I eat that shit all day, every day.
Yeah.
No, you'll end up your favorite dish will end up being your most hated dish. So music to me is like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you got an emotion because it's tied to emotion. So depending on how you feeling at that time is what you gonna play. Either you trying to dig deep into your emotion and hold on to it,
right?
Or you trying to escape it.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like, can't
absolutely.
nobody tell my story better than me. I'm hard.
For sure.
Man. You know what I'm saying? I say I'm hard because I'm me.
Facts.
I ain't trying to be no gangster. I ain't trying to be a big baller. Man, I'm just telling you what I done, man. Like what I do, what I done, who I am. You know what I'm saying? What I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So shit, can't nobody fuck with me.
Talk your shit, Charlie P.
But
Please.
like, on another note, we both realized that at the same time. Once I realized, man, hold on, this rap shit ain't cool no more.
You still portray it pretty cool, bro. When I watch you rap, you're like, you just recently had something out. Like I saw a visual.
Yeah. And the only reason why I ain't dropped
Plug that. What's that? What's the name of that record? Your last visual you shot.
The last visual. Which one's the last? The one with Bubba Sparks. Tell them. Yeah.
Okay.
See, I like that shit. Like it's a part of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
that was within the year.
The females. Yeah, that was like a couple months ago.
And that's just a reminder that Charlie P can fucking rap.
Yeah.
That's all we're getting at.
No, I can rap. Man.
Love it. Shout out Bubba K.
Man, shout out to Bubba Sparks, man.
Pull the fuck up, Bubba.
Pull up, nigga.
Jesus Christ, man. I'll cut that out and put it up.
I'm gonna get him here,
sure.
man. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna get him here. It's my fault. Put it on me.
I will. Fun fact. Charlie's told me that more than once.
And I gotta follow up now because shit, goddamn shit.
It's all good, bro. Look, when Charlie walked, here it is. When Charlie walked through the door tonight, he's like, "Hey, bro, I'm by myself, Squints." And I said, "Bro, you're the only one I invited." But
I still try to. I want to bring a couple people with me, man.
Charlie P knows a lot of famous people.
But I did hit some people up for you today, and they on the line.
Charlie P probably has more blue checks in his fucking DM than most.
Yeah, because they just regular motherfuckers.
Than
like
most
us,
IG whores.
But look, when I realized this rapper shit ain't cool no more, Square.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Is when I'm riding with a female, a new joint, and she like, "What you do?" You know what I'm saying? Woo doo woo doo woo. I was like,
None of your business, bitch. Oh, my bad.
You feel me? I'm a rapper. You a rapper?
You ain't no rapper. You don't even look like a rapper.
I was like, nah, I don't want to be no rapper no more. If the females don't think it's cool to rap no more, I don't want to be a rapper no more. Because it was a time where it wasn't cool no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I was like, yo, you're right. You know
so to your defense.
Yeah.
Okay, fun fact. When Charlie P got his first record deal, he was 14 years old. Yeah. Give me a fucking break. So by the time where you are, not to expose your age, but where you are in your life now.
Yeah.
Dude, no wonder you think rapping's not fucking cool no more.
But the thing about it was, like, then I wasn't a good rapper.
But you were good enough to get a deal at 14.
Hey,
and I bet you this, when you were 14 to 21, those 6 years, I don't want to look dumb, 7 years.
Yeah.
I bet bitches thought it was cool then.
Oh, it was cool, man.
Right, it was really fucking cool, right? Shout out Charlie P. Cool ass fucking
Squints,
dude.
cool,
I bet it was, bro. Bro, I wasn't
man.
half the caliber as cool as you,
Hey,
but I was still cool just because I could rap. So if I would have been like, yeah, bro, I got a deal at 14.
Yeah.
They call me the local legend, bitch.
You in all the stores everywhere.
You don't know who I am? I'm the local. Go to Tower, bitch. You can go get my shit at Tower right now.
Tower, Best Buy, Walmart.
Man,
it's a lot of rappers, man, at that time, man. Like, you know,
New Life. They love me in there.
Yeah, like they didn't.
Go tell Lee I said what's up, bro.
Man, I'm selling out the trunk. I'm selling out the stores. And I got in trouble, man. Sonny got mad at me, man, for
shout out Sonny P.
bootlegging my own shit.
Hey, shout out Sonny P.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sonny, man.
Shout out Street Flavor Records.
God damn it. You out there fucking selling CDs out the trunk. I'm like, man, listen, man.
The Godfather.
Ain't nobody where I come from going to no store to buy shit.
Hey,
man.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to get this shit out of here, man.
I said, look, fun fact. I said, Charlie, look. So before we got on, within that 2 hours, within the first 20 minutes, I'm like running through the playlist of I Got Some Shit to Say to podcast.
Yeah.
So he came at 25, 26, whenever that was. And I said, Charlie, since you've been here last, let me show you who's all been on. And I go through, right, and I'm going through. It's fun fact, though, when I got to fucking Sunny Paradise, he said, look at Sonny.
My dog, man.
Sonny.
Sonny, my dog, man.
Next time you come to Nashville, Sonny, call me. We're going to have a Street Flavor reunion.
I know all them people, man. And they all my brothers, man. I love all them dudes, man. But Sonny, man.
He's a special character.
Man, dude, like, and the thing about that dude, man, back then, man, wouldn't nobody speak to Sonny, man. And that's kind of like the advantage I done had in my lifetime, bro. Like, anybody who ain't supposed to be talked to or you ain't supposed to, you know what I'm saying, run up on, that's who I ran up on. That's who I listen to. That's who I so game up.
Shout out Charlie P.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I always done. And the same thing, man, the few people, I never forget, Only Home Team.
Okay.
Only Home Team. Chase Them Down. Wildlife. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes, man. It was me, DJ Coop, and Band Play.
Shout out DJ Coop. Shout out Band Play. Coop, I love you. Band Play, pull the fuck up.
We was judging a competition, man, at Club Premium off Murfreesboro Road, man.
What was the competition?
It was just like, you know what I'm saying? We put a package together, like, you know.
That's a big thing here in Nashville, like showcases, or it used to be. Back when music was still music, like, or not. When the hustle was different. When it was still physical CD copies, there wasn't no fucking. It was different then, but I loved that type of time when there was like
and them boys
showcases
got up and they did a song, man, and I was like, man, I like these dudes, man.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like, so we did the vote or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And they won.
They didn't win.
What?
They didn't win. I voted for them. They didn't win though. But dude chased him down, walked up to me, man, like, hey man, he was just so. That's how I was. You
hungry.
Know what I'm saying? Like, hungry, man.
I get it. So how did that happen? The 14-year-old deal. Where'd you go, Street Flavor?
Street Flavor, yeah.
How did that happen initially? What do you remember about, like, that?
Man, before that, man, I was Block Burners, man.
Yeah.
So when I did the first song, Money. I did
Money. I think you talked about this in your last visit a little bit, about the first record.
Song, and we recorded with Tim Hill and shit. And,
shout out Tim Hill. Pull up.
Shout out Tim Hill. Please pull up.
I love that guy. I've met him a couple times. Never had a chance to work with him, but I know him. I hope he knows me. I don't just sound stupid, but I do need Tim Hill to pull up. I just need his number, dude. I'll call him.
He didn't work with everybody, man.
Legend. And he's out my way. He's out this way.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Tim, pull up, please. Keep going.
When I did that, man, a friend of the fam, man, you know what I'm saying, Patrick, man, he was hooking me up with the radio play and stuff. No, I'm gonna smoke a Newport though. You know what I'm saying?
Please do. Shout out Tupac.
And he was the same person that hooked me up with E-Mac and Street Flavor.
Shout out E-Mac, Eric McAnally.
Yeah, big
he needs to pull up too. We
Eastside
talked about him a
legend,
lot
man.
with Joe Rilla.
Eastside legend, man. Patrick, man.
Southside hustler, getting paid in the rain. No, getting paid in the. What does he say?
Getting paid in the shade. Yeah, hey, man,
money means nothing. We wearing shade. Shannon fucking Sanders.
He in the Elvis Presley movie, man. I just want to see that.
Is he really?
He the preacher in the Elvis Presley movie.
Thank you for saying that.
He's the motherfucking president.
One sec, guys. Let me write that down so I don't forget. I taught him about this a few lives ago.
Yeah, shout out to Shannon Sanders, man. Thank you, brother.
Grammy Award winning.
Grammy Award winner.
That's you?
It don't matter how many times I fucking put this on Do Not Disturb.
It don't matter, man. Shannon Sanders. You need that? Shout out to Charlie P. Fun fact. Before we got on the actual podcast, Charlie said, hang on, man. Squints, real quick. Let me take this call. I'm going to step outside. It's DJ Paul calling me.
DJ Paul.
Shout out DJ Paul.
Man. Thank you, bro.
Two celebrities have been on the phone with Charlie P since he's been here.
Bubba right here, he said, why you on this podcast without me?
3. Dude. Bubba.
Yeah.
Please pull up. Like, what do I got to do, bro? Let's FaceTime Bubba K right now. Tell him we can get him on the show.
Always got his
bro, listen,
FaceTime shit disabled.
Bro, I will send him. We can send him a link right now, and he can be on this show in 3 minutes. It's that easy, Charlie. That's another thing.
I'm finna tell him, finna send you a link to get on the show.
And you can call in right now. It's Squints and Charlie P. Like Jesus Christ, he knows Squints. Look, real quick, while we do the politics shit, let's hit the sponsors. We'll be right back. I got fucking Charlie P here, dude. I can't believe it. It's crazy.
Charlie.
It's Charlie, bitch. We'll be right back. Shout out to the sponsors, man. ChadArmesTV.com. Yo, real quick. Let's take 1 second, Chad, real quick.
Yeah.
Just to thank one of our sponsors, the GOAT, Mark Gray over at South Nashville Heating and Cooling.
For sure.
Right? Those guys are amazing at what they do. They're expert in any type of HVAC services you could ever want. We're talking like expert design, superior service, quality installation since 1985.
85, dude. 85.
That's almost 40 years.
Dude, that's insane.
I just turned 40. That's a long time. I'm really old. So obviously these guys know what they're doing. You guys need anything like that? Let me show you. These guys right here, they're the guys to call. Y'all see the name, the number, anything you may need, South Nashville Heating and Cooling can get it done.
For sure. And what better time to have them come help you out.
You said it, dude.
It's hotter than 2 rats making hot, passionate whooping a wool sock outside at all times.
That sounds pretty accurate.
You walk outside and you have heat stroke.
That's dead on. I totally agree.
I mean, Mark's your go-to guy. If you want it blowing snow biscuits in your crib, you hit up South Nashville Heating and Cooling.
Do them a favor. When you get them on the phone, tell them you heard about them when I got some shit to say to podcast.
For sure.
For what it's worth. But, yeah, one more time, shout out to South Nashville Heating and Cooling, man. Y'all see the name. Y'all see the number, man. Get at them. It's I got some shit to say to podcast. We're back. I'm sitting here with Suge. Sir Suge himself. We tried to get Bubba K on. Technical difficulties as far as that goes. He's in an Uber. It must be a Uber.
Yeah, I'm in an Uber.
Shout out Arnold Schwarzenegger.
So, hey.
You know, it is what it is. We tried to get him on, but, you know, maybe another time, another circumstance. But in the meantime, in between time, we still got Charlie with us.
Yeah, I'm still here, man.
Yeah, we're here. It's been a long evening, despite the fact that you guys only witnessed like 28, 29 minutes with me and Mr. Black Fly himself.
Damn, it's been a minute. I think, yeah.
Right? Like, bro, what time? All right, fun fact.
Okay.
It's 11:31 p.m. when we're telling you what time it is. What time did you pull up tonight, Charlie?
I think I got it by like 7:45.
7:45. And as of right now, you guys, have witnessed the first like 28, 31 minutes that Charlie was here. So, the types of discussions that happened off camera, I think I spoke about in the first segment how
you gotta subscribe and be a membership for them type of things. You know what I'm saying?
For real. What about the first time Charlie was on here was the Halloween episode, and it was the three-headed goat.
Yeah. Three-Headed Goat podcast.
The three-headed goat podcast. I still think that could be a thing.
It can be. It is a thing.
Charlie's Mr. Make It Happen. That's what I referred to you as on the first episode.
Yeah, I can make a lot of stuff happen. A lot of shit I just don't want to.
Why is that?
Because, like, people are fucking aggravating and irritating and selfish.
And
fun
fact.
greedy.
Yes.
And inconsiderate.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Every time, okay, I've spoke about this. I think even times when you're not here, I've spoke about how every time I see Charlie P's story or his Instagram, he's in a different city.
Yeah.
Stays moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, fun fact, every time you see Charlie P, he's in the same attire. All black everything.
Yeah.
But trademark shades, they go a long way with Charlie P. Like he pretty much has them all the time.
Yeah.
Did I not see you on stage at the Versus with there they were. At the Versus with MJG and 8-Ball MJG versus UGK. Were you there?
I was there, but I wasn't on stage.
Okay, cool. I thought I saw you there. Maybe it was backstage I saw you at. Buck was there, right?
I was definitely. No, Buck didn't come.
Okay, cool. Where did I see Buck at? Oh, I know what it was. It was like the Memphis thing. It was like a Memphis, like.
Was it the Memphis Grizzly game?
No, it was like a tribute because 8-Ball and MJG performed, and I want to say 3-6 was in the building, and Buck was there. Like, there was a lot of people there. White was there.
Yeah, that was the Memphis Grizzly game.
Really? You were there for that too, right?
No.
What am I thinking? I don't know. I'm making all this shit up. I don't know what I'm. Me and Charlie are drinking tequila, for God's sakes. There's too much pressure.
What was I at, man?
I don't know. You're the fucking rock star. I'm sitting here.
No, you're not sitting here.
I am. Right?
Not anymore.
Bruh. Okay. Now we've talked about this off camera.
No, not anymore.
Shout out
We
Charlie
got
P.
plans for that shit.
You
know what I'm saying?
Well, aside from everything else, that's why I value
But I was at the Legends tour that came to Nashville.
Flex. You see that? I was there.
And
I was there.
Fuji and T.I. and
I was there. I saw it. I was there.
you see that fucking cast I had on my foot?
No, I didn't. I didn't even. Fun fact though, I didn't. When I was sitting here trying to speak on the Memphis shit,
Yeah.
I think I was trying to speak on that because I was at the Legends of the South tour.
That was it.
And I had floor seats, but then 5 minutes after my arrival, literally, before anything even started, I moved up to a club, like a booth, like a little booth thing, and I stayed there the whole show. And I was lit, Bubba. So
I was turned on that motherfucker for real. It was great.
But right, it was great. But real talk, I probably wouldn't have even recognized you on stage. I didn't even. Oh, here it is. Fun fact. I didn't even realize that was DJ Coop with ABK.
ABK Gates.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was Coop with him until much later.
That was dope because ABK came out after T.I., so it was like
T.I. brung him out.
Yeah, it was dope.
He said, "I'm in Nashville. And it's only right that I bring out the hottest motherfucker in the city."
That was dope, man.
So dope. And the fact that Coop brung him out and performs Hype Man of the Year award. Shout out DJ Coop. I think that's dope too for the city. I really do.
Coop, goddammit.
Right? Shout out Coop. Coop, stay moving, man. Yeah, Mr. Entrepreneur himself. Yeah. Shout out Coop. Coop was on fuck, I couldn't even tell you if Chad was here. Chad can recite, fun fact. Chad can literally recite any episode number on demand almost.
No, he got a photographic memory.
Yeah, like 9 out of 10 though. Like if I said what episode was Charlie, boom, he'd nail them. Like both the Halloween and the other one, and then same with anybody else. You just throw one at him like, and he's home run every time.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Charlie P. Blackfly.
Man, shout out Squints, man.
Why?
Some shit to say podcast.
I love it.
That's why.
Shout out to a Three-Headed Goat podcast.
Like, it's just like, but I gotta address the shit, man. It's just a lot of fuck shit going on in this fucking world, business, streets all together, man. It's just a lot of fuck shit going on, man. So,
Lots of fuck shit.
I mean, a lot of it. Like, it's always been fuck shit going on, but like, now you can't really, like, just go on and expect it from the motherfuckers you never would expect it from now these days. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And that go back to that money shit I was talking about, man. Shit, people treat you different. You got some people who stay their best, stay at their morals and shit, no matter what level of success they got, what type of money they get or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That people change how they treat them. And then you got some motherfuckers who just literally change. You know what I'm saying? And like, look at the streets, man. Like, motherfuckers don't want real dope no more. They want fake drugs, man.
Right.
And
Ain't that funny how that works?
Drugs in no kind of way. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I get it.
Because it's one thing about it, like, people who make their money off of that type of lifestyle gonna continue to do that because people who use those substances or in that space continue to
Thrive off of it.
Thrive off of it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not condoning no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I do know one thing: if your will to want to do something is weaker or lesser than your will not to want to do it, then you're gonna continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? So whether that's hustling or using drugs or drinking alcohol or doing whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying, or being successful, working on music, podcasts, whatever your dream goal is, you know what I'm saying, it's all up to you. You know what I mean? So you can't really fault nobody
Stamped.
about anything they do, you know what I'm saying, shit, because you don't know you don't know their situation, you don't know their story, their background, or nothing, you know what I mean? So I try not to judge nobody. Everybody got the same motherfucking thing I got every day, a choice.
In 24 hours.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, shit, depending on that choice is going to determine, shit, how your outcome going to be. You
Agreed.
know what I'm saying?
I read something a long time ago that sort of changed my perspective on that.
What's that?
It was like a memoir, like a quote from someone that I admire personally, and it said, "Do something today that makes tomorrow better."
Right.
And when I read that, I was like,
What'd you get out of it?
exactly that. That at the end of the day, no matter how like shitty your day may be or how great it may be or anything else, make sure not to forget before you close your eyes for the end of that day to try to do something that's going to make the next day better. You know what I mean? Like if there's traffic one way on the way home, maybe avoid that traffic the next day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So then I feel the same way, bro, because it's like, shit, I'm not in competition with nobody, man. I'm in competition with myself, no matter what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be better than I was yesterday.
Yeah, what you said.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly where like the line like stuck out to me the most is exactly that.
Exactly.
Shout out Amy. Amy's in here. Yeah, the boss lady's here. What's up, man? Oh yeah, I'll like that for sure. Sorry. Shout out Amy. I'll cut that out. But yeah, no, you're right. That's ultimately what it comes back to because it's ultimately up to you. But at the same time, like I said, the number of years that I've known Charlie, I admire most about him is his entrepreneurship when it comes to running Blackfly Entertainment. And the fact that he stays moving and he stays on the grind constantly, and you see him amongst numerous stars.
I mean, because cheat code, boom, cheat code.
Oh, here it comes.
All the cheat codes.
Here it comes.
Listen, man, you can be doing the same thing you do and be good at what you do, great at what you do, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, in your area. You know what I mean? But you're only going to get to a certain point, a certain level, you know what I'm saying? So at some time, you got to go outside of your comfort level, your comfort zone, and out of your, where the fuck you from, and go exercise this shit in the real world.
Do you think that translates to some of like Jelly Roll success lately?
What you mean by that?
Exactly what you just said. Like to be able to step out of your own element. Like when Jelly decided to flip the switch and start singing on these motherfuckers. You don't think that changed anything?
That changed a lot.
It changed everything.
But my thing, and only Jelly can answer this. I can't answer this for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just like by example.
No, you absolutely
being
right.
able to step outside the
exactly
box.
what
I'm just
saying,
using that as example.
Okay, so when is like you was an artist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You was doing merch stuff and print stuff for everybody in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like now you're doing journalism, podcast stuff. So which one is really you? And we know they all you, but which one? You know,
this one.
Is it you at different levels, or is this you? Like you like what like?
Yeah, I think it's me. I think it's me literally tapping into things I started to tap into a long time ago.
Right.
But like I told you, I think I told you off camera, when I was told that like to be a disc jockey at 101, you needed a degree in communications degree.
Yeah.
And that was something I would never achieve because I was at the time I was a recent high school dropout. So, okay, what do I got to do to entertain motherfuckers and use my voice in some sense? But that was before podcast was a thing. And even being late to the podcast game, that's why the aggression with the amount of content we've created with the podcast has been that much out the gate because we got a lot of ground.
That's why you're going to win because you got.
Thank you.
It's about the hustle, man. Okay, it don't matter. I know this shit is cliche to say, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, to some people, I'm speaking foreign language when I compare anything to the drug game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's all about your hustle.
Yeah.
Like you got some people who move weight. You know what I'm saying? 100, 200 units of this. You know what I'm saying? Shit, 1,000 units of that. You know what I mean? 10,000 units, whatever you doing. Then you got some people who just peace out. Then you got some people who, you know what I'm saying? Shit, just middleman. You know what I mean? Then you got some people who transport. Then you
I
got
get
some
it.
people who, you know what I'm saying? So like when you compare it to any job, entrepreneurship, any business you do, you got to look at who you are or what you good at, and then, you know, find what you're trying to do, and shit, the same hustle you had there, you're gonna bring here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit. And me, I was just like the type of person who you can pull up and get whatever you need.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
shit,
all. That's always been your pitch.
Like that's just a
Charlie
form
P
of-
has put himself in a situation to provide for upcoming artists or any type of brand,
man,
really,
all the time, man. 'Cause
as a
like,
one-stop shop. Literally.
I know how frustrating it can be.
Where's Green at?
Man, I called him. I tried to bring him with me, man.
Man, please bring.
He's going to a. I said, hey man, where you at, man? He said, I'm going to this art museum. Him and his lady going to an art museum, man. So I said, man, I'm finna go do a podcast, see if you want to come. He was like, man, when? What time? I was like, I'm headed there now. And he was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit. I thought that would have been dope because that's probably the most talented, skilled, humble. That's my fucking brother, man. Like, for real, man. Like, dude changed my life, man.
When was the last visual we got from Green? And if you guys don't know, for Black Fly Entertainment, like for Charlie P and his company, Green has been the mastermind behind most of the Black Fly visuals for a number of years. Directed by Charlie P, but the guy behind the lens is a gentleman named Green.
Well, I'm behind the lens.
Ooh, talk your shit, Charlie, my bad.
He behind the
Editing. Yeah,
the
editing.
You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And, you know, on a lot of them, it's just depends on the music or the artist or the style and the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it don't matter if I did a video or whatever. I'm still just gonna see the same intro. I don't
Absolutely.
I don't care nothing about. That's my dog
For sure.
He the coldest that ever done. If you ask me, you know
Man,
what I'm saying?
he
Like,
definitely. That's what I'm trying to get at is the throw flowers Green's way, because even though I haven't seen a piece of footage, put together by him on an editing standpoint in a minute, it does seem like a minute, and doesn't mean there's not any available.
It's a lot of stuff to get done,
But
we don't even like.
Y'all
take
talk
credit
that.
for it no more. You
That's
know what
it.
I'm saying?
So we talk that blueprint shit.
Yeah.
Green.
No, yeah, for real. No, that's the evil genius for real, man. That's my man. Look, man, don't fuck with Green, man.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Just was saying that, man. Just follow Green at fuck Green. FUCKGREAN.
Yeah, it's been like that forever
Fuck
too.
Green, man.
I rock with dude.
Coolest
Coolest
you know what I'm
dude
saying?
ever.
Like quietest,
Yeah.
humble, respectful dude ever. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, a fucking monster. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's
Loyal.
my brother,
Fuck,
man.
I can give him
Nah,
that
for
card.
real.
Him and
For
Charlie
real.
been rocking together as long as I've known Charlie.
And the thing about it, man, me and Green, now I ain't gonna say butt heads, but when
Y'all were building a brand, dude. That makes sense.
we before I knew Green a while before we started working together. You know what I'm saying? And
You were like coming to him as like a source or something.
I was coming. It was Derek Stinson, and they was doing the photography and the graphics and stuff. And Derek was my boy. Derek's still my boy. Shout out Derek. And Green was just like a dude I couldn't really, I ain't gonna say figure out because I ain't that type of nigga to try to figure somebody out or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Just kind of like that's Derek boy. So I ain't gonna step on no toes or.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit. And then it came a time, man, I think I was going through some shit in life. And I pulled up over Derek's house, man, and he went there. And while I'm sitting right there waiting on Derek to pull up, Green pull up. So, man, before this, man, me and Green probably said, hi and bye a couple times. We didn't really, you know what I'm saying, have no dialogue or nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I was just, man, we just started chopping it up, man, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Man, I was telling him what I had going on in my life. And boom, he like, damn, that's crazy, man. I got some of the same type of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And then shit, bro, I was sitting right there, man, and I got a phone call that was some real good news. You know what I'm saying? Like right there at this instant, man. We standing out this bitch probably talking for hours. And that's when me and Green was like, yo, everybody else bullshitting. Tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody serious, man. not saying no about serious. People get in different spaces in their life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Life
totally
happens.
understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Life just happens, bro. Like that's real
And
shit.
when that moment happened, was Green already active in putting together content?
Man, Green was working for working with, you know what I'm saying, Cashville Records and Buck before I ever worked with Buck. You know what I'm saying? He did the Cashville Records logos. He did all the merch stuff. All that David Brown.
I remember that campaign. Yeah. Tennessee.
Like that. Yeah, Tennessee timepieces. He did everything in every logo, every flyer in the city at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Green, man. Fun fact. That's dope.
You know what I'm
I didn't
saying?
know that. I didn't know he did the
Yeah.
logo for like Tennessee, timepiece, and all that.
He did all that.
I remember those foldouts being in like Source and shit. There was always like a
Yeah.
full page for Buck and his watch.
He did all of that stuff, man.
Hang on. Go ahead.
Yeah, so shit, Green was doing all the like Cashville Records logos, everything in the city like that.
Yeah, I had no idea. I never knew that he was involved with like Tennessee timepiece and all that. I barely remember. I never even seen one in person.
Yeah, he was doing all that.
The
shit,
watch.
man.
Did you ever have one?
No, I wasn't even around. I wasn't even. Nah, hell no.
What was the ticket on one of them?
I think it was like 5 or 10,000.
I wonder if Buck still got one.
I seen one. Well, I seen one about a couple years ago.
So, with them being such a limited release, do you think that their value has increased or decreased over the years?
I mean, shit, it was real diamonds and shit. So,
Right?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember
Still
it
got
being
some
like,
value.
it wasn't like no dummy ass watch. It was like,
some dope shit.
yeah,
It's
it was
kinda
like,
sick, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like the name, but Tennessee timepiece.
yeah.
I like it.
Fun fact,
You know what I'm saying?
and so dope, I referenced to Tennessee timepieces.
And you know, shit, fast forward, man, we just like, look, dude, let's get some real money, man. Fast forward, man, dude he moved back to LA. You know what I'm saying? Shit. In the midst of that, before that, I think we geared up, we was doing ATM.
Yeah.
Addicted to money stuff, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I think we shot that video, Why Wouldn't I? And he edited that motherfucker, and it was pretty dope.
Yeah,
Much
shout out.
time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, bring him, please. I'd love for Green to pull up. Because I've known Green for a number of years.
Yeah.
He's the homie. I know if I saw him right now, he'd be like, Squints, what's up? Like, I know that Green's a great fucking dude. But he's also, to your point, behind the scenes a lot. Real quiet guy. Like, if
Like right now, man, like dude is like I don't know, man. Out of respect for him and love for Green, right? I pump the brakes on a lot of shit.
why is that?
Because, like, you know what I'm saying? That's my team. That's my partner. That's my, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then
Like, didn't want to overwork him or like what?
it was. See, I had this thing. I said, listen, man, if we go hard just for like a short period of time, we gonna be able to chill for a long time, man.
Before you go any further,
Yeah.
that line means probably more than you think, because to this day, Charlie, you are a recognizable face, and Green is a recognizable name, all off of Black Fly's label.
Yeah.
And the fact that Black Fly is still an established LLC and you are still that same entrepreneur,
The corporation.
my apologies, but Charlie P as a brand has always been a brand. It has never crashed and burned. It has never. You follow what I'm saying right there? Because I don't want it to be misconstrued as far as that goes. Because while Black Fly used to be overly fucking active in Nashville hip hop, like if you didn't have a video and it not be shot by Black Fly, and it not do like you were seeing Black Fly on BET, you were seeing Black Fly on like creditable fucking platforms as far as like World Star, you know, that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, that was like that. You know what I'm saying? That jump started at the same time. Like
For sure.
when World Star was you know, like the owner of World Star.
Yeah, Q.
I had a personal relationship with.
Yeah, and he passed away suddenly.
Yeah, he did, man. Rest in peace to Q, man.
Yeah.
So how quick we forget, you know what I'm saying, about like people who, you know what I'm saying, like really.
Yeah. World Star changed completely when Q
you
passed
know
away.
what I'm saying? Like,
Ask Amy. I bitch about fucking World Star all the time now because what do I say, babe? That World Star has sold out. Do I not say? I say that all the time.
Yeah,
because when Q passed, they immediately incorporated ads and like.
Because
and I get that.
Q understood the power of relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Q it didn't matter how popping you was or how many songs you had on the radio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you was dope and you was, you know what I'm saying, he had a relationship with you, he will make sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That you get your just due. You know what I'm saying? Like Buck and Q relationship, that's how I acquired my relationship with Q. You know what I'm saying? So with that happened, the first video we ever got on World Star was before Buck's situation.
His situation
video.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That gives you a timestamp.
That was the Welcome to the Trap House was the first. Welcome to the Trap House.
Were you in that video? No. Johnny Cashville. He was in the video.
Yo, okay, yeah, I didn't get it. And that was the thing too. I said, damn, I should have got all in the video. All in the video.
All in the videos. Fucking Suge
You know what I'm
Knight.
saying?
That's the name of this episode. Suge Knight featuring Charlie P. I'm
When
sorry.
I was telling them Squints, I was like, look, man, he was like, bro, like, man, videos, same. I was like, listen, Green, we only got to do this shit, man, for a short period of time. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Then this shit gonna be on cruise control.
Yeah.
Bro,
But as far as building like a label, as far as like housing artists, et cetera, at that time, is that how that preacher went?
That wasn't even on the. That wasn't even. Wasn't nobody even thinking about that.
It was more like a production agency type thing.
It was first. It was an artist development company.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wish I would have paid more attention to the distribution side of it, because when I came up with the idea of Black Fly, I was like, the only thing that's keeping talent from the consumer is distribution.
Yeah.
Same back when I was 14 and niggas was out here rapping and making songs that me personally I would ride around and listen to and trap to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't have distribution. So like when I fast forwarded it up to this point, I was like, yo, that's what I want Black Fly to be. I want Black Fly to help artists develop and get their shit looking presentable and have shit be affordable, but I want them to be accessible to all the consumers outside of just hand-to-hand shit. You know what I mean? So if I would have focused on that part of it, then you would be Black Fly music would be looked at as 1 RPM, a TuneCore, a distro kid.
I get
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Like that's, but I missed that.
Yeah.
And then I said straight to video production.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when video production popped up, bro, it was over. You had a music video, homie, you made it. So even if you really trying to rap, or if you just trying to be local, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't, no secret that why you do that. No secret. To call Black Fly, you had to have a little bit of a budget.
Yeah, that's some money, man.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But, like, speaking on that type of artist, like, you had to be willing to invest in yourself. It wasn't no just fucking like, hey, I know Charlie P. Charlie P. hooked me up type
that
shit.
was the thing. And the thing is, like, towards the end, once it wasn't about, like, once a motherfucker was established, man, I did so many community service, free
But it's about business. When it became more about business. Yeah, I get it.
I did a lot because I'm a person, like, I'm not an emotional person, but I'm a spiritual and a intuition type person. So I see shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I know because I done been on the other side. So I know when I feel like, oh man, this motherfucker think he you know what I'm saying? Oh, this motherfucker think he whoop. I sense shit like that. So it's playing chess. So I'll be like, okay, all right, man, I ain't looking for no bread right now. I'm straight on some paper. Man, let me do something for the city. This little dude ain't nobody heard of before. Hey, man, what's up, man? Send me a song. Don't send me none of that slow, I love you, baby, don't send me none of that trying to sound like whoever on the radio. Don't send me that trying to act like somebody. No, send me you. Send me your music. Send me a song, man, that's you. And I'll bless them. I'm going to come through, bro. What, man, no, you going to shoot, how much it going to cost me? Man, what you got? I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would do that time and time and time again. You know what I mean? Because I didn't have the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? When I was doing music, I was just like,
I wish you would have called me with that opportunity.
Man, Squints, you could have had anything.
Squints, man, I'm fucking with you, bro. Let's shoot a video.
Like anything still to this day, bro. Like, I mean, shit,
I love Charlie P.
It's always been a thing, like, make it easy for me to make it easy for you.
Right.
If all I got to do is pull up and push record on a camera and edit a video, that's cool. If I got to find dates, locations, people, storyline. Oh, come on now.
Yeah.
It's like doing homework.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
totally
nobody
understand
likes
that.
to do homework.
Nobody.
But everybody want to get the A. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For the project. On a project day, that's the best day of school. You feel me?
I totally understand. I mean, even with Show and Prove, like we're doing all of our own visuals and shit now.
Man,
So we
dude,
totally
y'all doing great, man.
But I mean, as far as like locations and you know, coordinating and all that shit and then editing afterwards, like I totally understand.
So that's how I be like, man, look, man, that's all make it easy for me to make it easy for you, bro. And I ain't tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at one point in time, like money was the last thing of a problem or
what's that like?
Huh?
What's that like?
What, money not being a problem? I mean, bro.
Babe, let me hit that.
Like, man, like shit, like I don't know, man, because it's normal to me.
It's normal to me. What a flex.
It's normal to me.
Stop talking to me
like you know, Squints, you know.
No, I don't.
You know people who ain't used to shit.
I do.
You know people who don't appreciate or got no class.
I do.
Okay? You're not one of those people.
Absolutely not.
So, okay, things that you get, no matter what kind of car it is, it might be a bucket of, you're going to keep it clean, you're going to take care of your shit, you're grateful, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But it's people out here who really ain't used to shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Me, I've always been around money. I always had access to money. I always worked. I always hustled. I always sacrificed. So, like, I was raised and training myself and by my peers and my family. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my pops. You know what I'm saying? Like, how to be used to money and success and understand that this shit can go just like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get too comfortable. Don't get too lax. Don't go waste. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I done all those things and had to catch myself like, hold up, bro. They got to get back to work.
Big gems.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, shit, like, when I see motherfuckers who act like it, it just let me know one thing. I ain't judging nobody. It just me and them ain't the same person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. Like, Elvis died broke. Michael Jackson died broke. Ain't nobody got no money. You can't tell me shit. I know people who got the biggest cars and the biggest houses and all the jewelry in the world and ain't got no gas money.
I'd sell one of my cars or one of my chains.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would. I'd be like, hold up, which one was given to me and I own?
Yeah.
This one? Okay, let's put this one up right now. What's the asking price? Let's go 3,000 less than that. Let it go.
Liquidate it.
Yep. Go on and hit the shit, and I got gas money for a few years.
But when you dealing with the ego,
yeah, that's
people can't
an
do
issue.
that because they got to live up to what they built this off of.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm at in my life. Once the bag comes, I think that's going to be a little different for me. I think the bag's going to be a catch-up bag. It's going to be to make me comfortable, to make my family comfortable, and provide for my children and their children. Man, off the rip. But that's just off growing up and getting a little bit more mature with it. But if I would have got the bag when I was fucking 19 or 24, like in between there, I'd be dead broke too. So I totally understand. But I'm glad that my bag's coming a lot later in life.
See, it's a lot. Like I look at music scenes and shit, you know what I'm saying, the history of it. And I look at the people who blew up in Atlanta 20 years ago and what they signing bonuses was and what they were getting paid for a show and how many units they were selling.
Yeah.
That was at the beginning of the race.
Right.
And then I look at Atlanta now and all them years of that dude who been a millionaire for all them years. First of all, the value of a dollar is less now. And you got these new dudes been in the game for a year that's then tripled or quadrupled their net worth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, the end of the race, middle of the race is kind of whoever. It's like what they say, the rabbit and the damn
tortoise in the hair.
The tortoise in the hair. Yeah, that's true.
I totally agree.
That rabbit take off good. Oh yeah, he's shaking. You know what I'm saying?
I think the bigger picture to that though, is that there's more than one race.
Exactly.
You know, it's not just about the tortoise in the hair or whatever. I don't know the next term to say it is or how to sound real smart right now, but I would just. Like, when I think about tortoise in the hair, I'd be like, what other races we got going on?
It's a marathon, man.
Yeah, that kind of shit. Like,
so it's about the consistency and the quality and pacing yourself throughout any process you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Because like, shit,
Should I write that down?
Yeah. Because motherfucker,
Yeah.
you gonna think about it like, man, like I said, man, like you see all these different things I done as this artist and video director and run labeling, executive producing and putting artists out and managing and booking and all these different things, like producing all this stuff. I didn't sit down and say, I'm just gonna do all of these things.
Yeah.
And then that jack of all trades and a master of none. I seen somewhere that's not the full quote. They said a jack of all trades,
Master
a master
of
of none is still better than a master of one.
I think that is phenomenal, what you just said.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, shit, it's like the stock market, dog. Bitcoin was just 76,000. It's 19,000 right now.
You better buy.
Exactly, because when it go up, it's going up to 150.
It will.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, okay, positioning yourself so you can take advantage of that opportunity so you can be successful. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Shit, that's all success is, being prepared when the opportunity present itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that's prolonged the entrepreneurship that I've applauded since you've been here tonight.
Yeah, man, and it's just a hustle, man.
It is, but I applaud it.
And I'm
so
glad
you know.
you call it entrepreneurship because
That's what it is. Don't sell yourself short.
Yeah, everybody want to keep me in this same little hustler thing. Like
that hustle shit died with the teens, bro.
Yeah, it did,
like
man.
you got a business, you know what I mean? You run a
Man,
brand.
it's real business, man. Like this shit is business, man.
Like I said, all that black shit, the black shades, like all that's part of a brand that Charlie P has built over, 15 plus years in the city. You know what I mean? Having a deal at 14 years old at Street Flavor Records amongst, Haystack at his out the gate, just burst onto the scene, and Haystack was fucking going crazy. Well,
then the fucking recording niggas out the projects in Silverdene, east side to bottom before even at 13 years old.
I get
recording on 4-track tapes.
Yeah,
you know
I know
like
you.
Charging $5-10 for a nigga coming there and rap.
But the best part about that character back there is that he don't change. You know what I mean? And amongst all the people I do see you with that I'm envious of, and amongst your entrepreneurship that I speak on that I'm envious of, you're still the same Charlie. And that's what I love about Charlie P. I love that Charlie P can take time out of his fucking movie star life to when he is home and he's in the city and got a night to just chill, wants to get away and pull up on a homie. He knows he can pull up on Squints.
I got to do that much more often.
Please, like I said, while we, here we've been in a pretty good routine of limiting the episodes to about an hour of content, right? Because you know how this is on YouTube, like attention spans. But when Joe Rilla pulled up the other night.
Joe Rilla, shout out Joe.
Yeah, shout out Joe Rilla. Longest episode to date of I Got Some Shit to Say. 2.5 hours. Wow. It's a little under 3. It's like 2 hours and 43 minutes. And that's the longest episode yet. And I had to kick us off the podcast. Lex and Joe Rilla are at the end, like, starting a new conversation. I'm like, guys, no, stop. We're done. We're over. It's 2 hours and 40-something minutes. I don't even know if they're still here.
Where we at with it now?
We're right at an hour. But, yeah, and it's all it takes. But I'm going to tell y'all, as the listeners and watchers, that while, I hope y'all took something from this episode, Charlie People and a returning guest, ones that
and I'll be back again, too, man.
And I'm glad that you said that. But it's important for me to spend time with Charlie P. And it's not more about the hour that we got with you guys, but more about the fucking 2 hours that happened before this. Because he's a smart guy. And he's always been a smart guy. He's been a smart enough guy to keep himself in the right type of scenarios for a long time. But the way he talks now opposed to when he talked fucking 15 years ago when I knew him.
How did I talk to
you were literally the Suge Knight of Nashville. That's how we started this podcast. We're going to name this podcast Suge Knight. The name of this podcast is Suge Knight. Episode 87, 86, whatever the fuck we're at. I don't know. They all blend together to me.
87. This podcast 87.
Suge Knight featuring Charlie P. But I don't know how you do it, man. I'm excited
it's God, man.
What's next?
It's God.
What's going on now?
Whatever God uses me to do is what's next, man. I can't leave that out. I can't believe I feel like a fucking asshole for not mentioning that anyway. Like,
Pterodactyl.
God, man.
That's
universal God. This physical world, this spiritual world, every dimension, every star y'all look at, anything y'all want,
Whatever y'all talking to.
It's God.
I get
man.
it.
You know what I'm saying? The same way, like, he got his hands on what you got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the growth, man. Look at the passion still. You could have said, man, fuck this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could have said, man, fuck this shit.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, shit, hey, man, somebody listening, somebody watching.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, yo, just continue to do that. Continue to support your people, man, because this guy right here, Chad Arms, Lex, Shit to Say podcast, Show and Prove, man, they here for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Facts.
They is for real.
Yeah. Luckily, our like core listeners and watchers, they definitely understand that. But as we grow, I think it's important for like the new listeners and watchers to know that out the gate because
like,
this is not overnight. You know, when we talk,
a lot of shit y'all watch is entertainment. This ain't entertainment.
No, bruh.
This reality, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Look,
like real talk. This is real shit.
Bruh.
You know what I mean? Like,
so fun
on,
fact, other than when Amy initially walked in from work, she didn't know we were recording. She walks up for like a kind of awkward second, and I say, oh, I'll cut that out. Remember me making that comment?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I'm not going to cut that out.
Keep that right.
I'm going to leave it. You know why? Just to symbolize how genuine this podcast can actually be. I won't cut out none of this. We don't cut out shit 98% of the time unless we get super drunk and we start saying shit we shouldn't.
Because what Squints, you know what I don't want to do?
What?
I don't want to mislead or influence that 12, 13-year-old kid that I used to be.
Yeah, of course not.
That the industry and the TV and the radio shit world was real. Let me tell y'all something, man. This shit is fake, man. This shit, with a camera, there you go. This shit is smoke and mirrors, man. Don't fucking throw your life away. Don't fucking sell your fucking soul for no fake ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Come with a plan and follow through with it. You know what I'm saying? And shit, hey, you're gonna get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, look, man, don't do it. Don't do it at all, man. Shit, I was disappointed, homie. I was disappointed to be the only one in the room with really the shit that he say he got. Really done the shit he say he done. Like, that shit is an upset, man. You know what I'm saying? I found out that don't idolize none of this shit.
Look,
don't idolize
Bubba
none
K.
of these people.
Shout out Bubba K.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do none of that, man.
Look. So, I'm not really sure how much of that last little segment y'all caught, didn't catch. I don't know what's happened. All the headphones close to the thing. I don't know how much of that y'all were able to catch or see, but for a brief moment, we had Bubba Sparks on the line. Now, we don't even know where Bubba's at. It's been a shit show. But long story short, Bubba K does not have access to his Wi-Fi, so he's trying to use his network, and it kept cutting in and out, so we dropped the call. And we basically ended the podcast real quick because we thought we'd come back with Bubba.
Come back and start a whole nother thing.
Right, and it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. It's getting late at this point. Charlie's been here a minute, and we barely have over an hour worth of content, which is great for me mentally, so I'm fine with that. But at the same time, it's unfortunate that we weren't able to speak to Bubba Sparks. Hopefully that happens soon enough. Shout out to Bubba Sparks. It's my guy.
Shout out, Bub.
Right,
Appreciate
and
you calling in, bro.
yeah, definitely. A for effort. We got him back on the second time, and he said, "What kind of shit show are y'all running over there?" Like, dude, it was literally.
He called for you.
It was. He did say that too. Shout out, Bubba.
Man. See what I'm talking about?
Shout out Charlie P, bro. But I told Charlie, I was like, bro, there is no way. Like, if we're just gonna take the L and we're gonna miss the call from Bubba, that's fine. I'm totally with it due to how long we've been working tonight. But at the same time, I said there was no way I was letting Charlie get out of here with just me just coming back on and telling y'all at the same time how much I appreciate my guy pulling up on me, man.
I appreciate you having me.
Because you already know what it is. Like, aside from just being a marketing branding genius, when I said whenever you got some shit to say, you just pull the fuck up. You know what I mean?
But keep that in mind too. When I got some shit to say, I'm just going to
always. And I thought you learned that lesson the first time. I thought that's why you're back.
Yeah, I did, man. But it was more of like a, informing the audience thing who don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, shit. But I guess, since it's my, third one?
Yeah, basically.
It should be for me. So now I can just start pulling up and talking my shit now, huh?
You need to.
So
I value our time together this evening, my friend. Each and every time you say you'll be around the evening, wherever it be. Like, if I just pull up to the spot and Charlie's like, hey, I'm here, Squints. I'm like, shit, where you at? I got to see my guy.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when you take time out of your day, because I live on the other side of town. So when y'all see people pull up on me over here, it's genuinely out of love most of the time, and I appreciate y'all's time. But Charlie P's in particular at this time, because I know you're busy, man. I know you move a lot, and just know, man, like we spoke on it on the podcast, when it comes to this shit and being a person that has always been an establishment when it comes to these types of talks we have over here, Charlie P's name rings with the biggest ones. You know what I mean? Like, you've always been relevant. You've always been a great friend. You know what I'm saying? I can't say nothing bad about you, Charlie. And every time that you have that opportunity to pull up, just hit my line. Like, I don't have to hit you. Like, I literally hit this. Okay, fun fact. To get Charlie back over here, I hit him a couple weeks ago. I was like, Charlie, you need to pull back up.
That's right.
Right? And I said, and we both, everyone knows watching, listening at this point, based off the first episode, that Charlie works hand in hand with Buck and Bubba Sparks, repeatedly, along with a few other artists. But majority of the time, those two. And I said, feel free to bring one of them. Right? Or just pull up whenever you want. Yeah. And Charlie responded on his DM from Instagram. He says, I'm gonna Squints, I promise. Yeah. Right? That's been about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I hit him just the other day, and it was little emojis that pointed up at his last comment. And I said, bro, I'm holding you to this. Like, you need to pull back up on me.
Man, I'm glad we put it together quick like that, too.
And his response was, tomorrow? Yeah, and I said, fuck yeah, let's work. Let's go.
Let's do it, man.
But aside from just the hour plus y'all get from us this evening, the time off camera, I mean, it's business with Charlie P. It's always business with Charlie P. And it's I can't throw you enough flowers, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Aside from everything else, just the conversations and the opinions and everything else. But y'all know when y'all see Charlie P, he's working.
Yes, sir.
Period.
Yes, sir.
Wherever it be.
Yes,
pay-per-views, motherfucking Instagram stories, or amongst blue checks, whatever the fuck it be, whatever it is.
We definitely, you know what I'm saying? That's the makeup of that guy you sitting right there, me. You know what I'm saying? That's our time, that's our breed. You know what I'm saying? That's the cloth we cut from, man.
I'm trying to be more like Charlie P.
That's it, man.
Yeah,
nobody gave us nothing, man.
Hurry up and write a book,
You
Charlie.
know what I'm saying?
When you gonna write that book, Charlie?
Man, hey, man, I need some help with any writers out there, man, that's interested in that. I can do all distribution and things like it. Let's get some money, pup.
Right, what you said.
Like, let's get some money, man.
That's not an unachievable obstacle.
Man, hey, man, look, man, I need some help. You can't do it by yourself, man.
We should explore those waters. Shout out Charlie P. Shout out Black Fly Music. Each and every time, y'all know what it is, man. ChadArmesTV.com. It's IGotSomeShitToSay.com. Charlie P, man. Black Fly. The Suge Not an Asheville. It's Charlie. We out of here, man. Bow.
Bitch, we got views.